Channel 4 News, home of forewarned weather, rated Middle Tennessee's most accurate forecast.
The rain that moved into the mid-state yesterday afternoon and evening continued for much of the night is now moving out of the mid-state. But look on the radar loop behind me, big area of rain off to our west and southwest, and that's going to be heading in our direction. The system really getting its act together. Let's take a look at the big picture first, and then we'll dive into some details on this storm system that's going to be moving through over the next 48 hours. The center of it, that's the L for low pressure, it's going to track basically directly over the mid-state, which is a good thing for us because it keeps the greatest threat of severe weather pushed down to our south today and off to our east tomorrow, and the greatest threat of accumulating snow and just a wintry mess just off to our west and northwest. We're going to get a lot of rain out of this. Marginal threat of severe weather for us south of Interstate 40 tonight, and some threat of accumulating snow tomorrow night in eastern Middle Tennessee. But the most inconvenient weather, or downright threatening weather, is going to be avoiding us with this path just traveling directly over top of us. The showers this morning are moving off the Cumberland Plateau. Still some lingering rain in eastern Middle Tennessee, but that's getting out of here very quickly. The big picture radar perspective shows a lot of rain that's moving farther off through East Tennessee and into the Carolinas and the Virginias. Next batch of rain out to our west, so we're going to be in a bit of a break for the next little while here in the mid-state, with calm conditions this morning giving way to more rain spreading back in from the south as we head towards this afternoon. Looking towards downtown Nashville, and things are looking pretty good right now. A lot of cloud cover overhead, a little bit of fog possible where the skies have cleared out to the west and northwest of Nashville, and it's also where your temperatures are the coolest. We're still in the mid-40s in Nashville, but around 40 degrees in Waverly and Clarksville, and even into the 30s in the northwestern corner of the mid-state, where that clearing has been in place for a little bit longer, allowing the heat from yesterday to escape off into space. Temperatures are going to warm back up as we head through the day, though, back up to the mid-50s by noon. Cloudy skies filling back in, but mild. Average high temperature is 54. We'll be above that by noon and topping out right around 60 degrees, even as the rain moves back in from the south this afternoon. We'll show you that on Futurecast. The clouds thicken back up. A couple spotty showers possible this morning, but in general, we're going to stay dry for the first half of the day. Then here comes the rain from the south, and it's going to be in place in general by this evening. I would anticipate a wet commute this evening, so just be planning ahead for that already. Wet roads, not fun to deal with, but could be worse. Could be icy roads, and at least we don't have to deal with that. Some rumbles of thunder possible overnight. Even that marginal risk of severe weather south of Interstate 40. Just a couple of these storms could briefly produce some damaging straight line wind gusts. The main threat of severe weather, again, is going to stay pushed farther down to our south over Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, down into the panhandle of Florida. We'll keep an eye on it just in case any severe thunderstorm warnings are issued. That threat will be gone by tomorrow morning, but still a lot of rain throughout the day tomorrow. There's the snow off to our northwest, and enough cold air is going to catch up to the last of our showers to produce a changeover to a rain-snow mix tomorrow evening, and a continuation of snow showers in eastern Middle Tennessee tomorrow night into very early on Thursday morning. But that snow is going to be falling onto wet, warm ground, and temperatures are still going to be above freezing, which means the snow, even in the higher terrain, is going to have a hard time sticking. Adding it up with Futurecast here, we're not talking about a lot. The pattern is the most important part here. Notice we don't have any snow in the forecast for most of the mid-state, but then you head up into the eastern Highland Rim, the Cumberland Plateau. That's where you could add up around an inch or so of slushy accumulation, especially on lawns and rooftops. Hopefully you won't see any issues on the roads, but we'll keep an eye on that as we head into early Thursday morning. Then the weather calms down as we head into the weekend. Temperatures warm back up, upper 50s on Saturday, 60s on Sunday before another chance of a few showers moves in late Sunday. But I think Sunday during the day, we should be able to stay dry. Do want to say hello this morning